Alrighty, I am back from my little breaky break, and now we start round two. Nope, I need that right here. Alright, let me straighten these back up. At some point, I might end up muting myself while doing this, so it'll be quiet. I'll try and make like a little note, I guess, or something. I'm not entirely sure. Simply because at some point my boyfriend might call again. I'm honestly not sure. Scoot these forward. There we go. Okay. Tape. There we go. I'll just go ahead and do all the lines. Okay. Oh. At some point, I will get more washi tape, but first I'm going to try and work through the entire mystery box that I got from Diamond Art Club, and then I might get another one at some point. I have no idea. Because I did like this, but I can also tell that it's some of their stuff that I don't know, just didn't sell as well or something during the holidays. I have no idea. But I assume that because some of these are just very random. Actually, I don't think they sell washi tape by itself. I have no idea. But I do feel like some of the designs are just very, very random. Maybe I'll just buy some from Michael's, but theirs is kind of pricey. Like, this is $40 for... Actually, I don't remember how many rolls it was. It's a lot of tape, though. There we go. Oh, that's a little crooked. Fix you. Alright, there we go. And then you might see me stand up every now and then, and that is because I am running a thing on RuneScape for my boyfriend. But that's only every, like, 10 minutes or so that I'll have to do that. Alright, first line. One, two. He did suggest for me to make, like, a tutorial of me kitting up or something. And I might do that with nail polish, which is the second canvas I got. But, I mean, I feel like I technically already do a tutorial whenever I kit up, because I explained my process the entire time. But, I mean, it's not like he's ever actually heard me record these, because I prefer to do the talking parts when he's at work, just so he doesn't have to worry about anything that he says. Because, like, obviously, you know, nothing bad, like, nothing horrible is gonna be said, but, like, you know, I don't want him to just, like, censor himself, because he plays a lot of video games. And video games can be a tad rage-inducing. And while I do have my stuff marked as, not kid appropriate, just in case I curse, but still, just in case. do, do, do. And here we go. There. Okay. And then for the 10 that are going to get stacked into this container, I will do those after I do this drawer itself. Just in case I counted wrong or something. Alrighty. $36, $37, but I mean, if you guys want me to make a tutorial, I can, or it's like more intentional of a tutorial, but that's up to y'all, I suppose. I don't really have a preference, but I feel like I think mine are more like a tutorial already than not. I could be wrong though. But so like, is there any stuff that y'all would recommend for me to use for stuff like this? That's more budget friendly. I should clarify. Because like there's a bunch of stuff on Etsy I want that I just don't have the funds or well, yeah, the funds for at the time because it can be pricey at times. But like right now, I already use putty. Right now I'm using art.putty and I have like this little scrap of Pure Bliss Wax Co. putty left. Which at some point I do want to get more of her stuff because I adore it. I really do. But I'm also keeping in mind because I have technically had the money to do it before. But then I'm also like trying to keep in mind other stuff that I need to get for my diamond painting stuff. That is just a better idea to get instead of that. Like again, at some point I plan on redoing my extra drill storage. Which at some point I need to figure something out for Diamond Art Club right now. Because most of theirs, the ones I've done from them right now are in bags. Because what I was going to do is like containers based per painting, but that's not realistic now that I think about it. Because like I got basically one of these little things where it's like the little Tic Tac containers. And it's just a case of those per painting, and I did that for my first one. But I'm second guessing if that's a good idea to do for each one. And if I should instead do like I do with my regular drills, where it's just, you know, the regular cases. I haven't decided yet. Whichever one you guys think will be a better idea, let me know in the comments. 'Cause I truly have no idea. Because when it comes to crafts and activities and stuff, I would usually ask other friends who are into those hobbies, but I'm the one who I'm the one who got my friends into diamond painting, so I can't really go to them for advice, because they're the ones coming to me for advice. But, yeah. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Well, if I do that bulk order of these jars like I'm wanting to do, I could use those, now that I think about it. Because these hold a good bit. Maybe that's what I'll do, because, like, a bulk order of these things is only like 30 bucks. I don't remember how many jars it is, though. I'd have to look it. Excuse me. I'd have to look it up. Alrighty. We are almost done with the sticker portion of this. Then we will move on to the drill packets. That tape is really crooked. Also, what do you guys like to do while you're diamond painting and stuff? Because usually I'll just have YouTube playing somewhere. Or like a certain TikTok playlist of one of my favorite creators. Because I'm trying to find more things to watch than what I usually watch. Okay, that's a little too much extra on that one. Because right now I'm kind of just circling through the same things. Where it's like, analog horror, true crime, and, oh, it's not analog horror. Where's the one where it's like, videos talking about entities that people made up. I will be muting myself for a bit, don't mind me. So sorry for all the moments of silence. Uh, yeah, basically, if I answer the phone for him, I am going to mute myself. Uh, if I can figure out how to put music in a video where I don't completely remove the sound, I'll try and do that. I make no promises though, it might just be a moment of silence, or I can ask him how to do it. So I have absolutely no idea. As you saw, I had to pull the drawer back out and do that because I apparently managed to miss a color. Which, I mean, it's fine because it was right there, but it'll happen from time to time. It's kind of why I prefer if they had it where they were actually in numerical order, but like, again, that's just a preference. Let's see, both of these. 30, 41. But I do like how many colors are in this one. It's very vibrant. It's definitely the most vibrant one I've worked on from them so far, but again, this is only the third. Because I've technically bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paintings from them, but as I've stated previously, one of those was for my friend for her birthday / for Yule. I'd say slash because each was expensive. Hers is called Mesha the Rottweiler. It's very pretty. And I did that one for her because she loves Rottweilers. Technically her family owns two. One of them is hers, and then the other one is her brother's. They're very good boys. Unfortunately, they don't always realize they are built like a brick house, so whenever they give you affection, sometimes you might get dripped. But it's fine. They're good boys. They're just being silly. I think... Oh, nope, that's a whole nother stack. I almost missed that. 746. That's another one I managed to miss. Did not realize that. Let's see. 3726. Where is that? There it is. Probably going to mute myself again in a minute. But yeah, again, sorry for the moments of silence. I'll try and see if I can edit music in and leave all the talking parts. I honestly don't know, but I mean, here, let me push this back so you guys can like see a little better what I think about it. But yeah, I mean, enjoy at least the visuals, I guess. Basically, I'm still going to be in the call with him. I am just going to take him off speaker and turn it down so you guys can hear it. Because I don't want to risk the chance of, for whatever reason, any one of his coworkers like hearing him on my videos. Technically, he's not supposed to be on the phone while he's at work, but usually when he starts getting bored, he'll like put me on his headphones. It's put me in one of his ears, basically. Just so he has someone to talk to that isn't someone who apparently lacks any brain cells, according to him and his dad, who he works with. Alrighty. Well, that is the first two drawers completely done. Let me put this one on top of the pink one so I can put the next, or the last 10 in there. That's what it's supposed to be. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 5. Do this one in sections of 5. Need to roll a tape. 1. But have it to where he can still hear me a little bit so he knows that I'm still in the call. I'm just doing something else at the time. I'm probably unable to hear him. 1. But every now and then I'll probably like mute myself again and turn him back up so I can hear, because I like to be nosy. Because they say some really weird and like odd stuff. I like getting the work gossip. It's interesting. Okay. Do the blue ones first, since I already have one in that drawer. I am about to mute myself again. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is the 10 extras are going to go in my little white bin, because I only have 2 bags of extra color as far as I can tell. So that way they don't get misplaced in any kind of way. Okay, 30. I'm trying to do this in order now that I'm at the last little bits. That's supposed to be in this bin. 07. 3807. There it is. So that I can do the special drills last for y'all. And like, maybe move y'all a little closer or something. That is not the right bag. I don't know. But now that I'm towards the end of the kit up, I'm going to just keep myself unmuted so you guys can see. Well, not see, but like, so you hold interest, I suppose. Okay, 3848. 3846, there's the first one. That's 3860, 3859, 6001, which is a jump, but okay. 6033, AB, and then fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust. It's a very pretty fairy dust. Alrighty. I will say that is one of my favorite things about Diamond Art Club is all the special drills that they do have. Because before doing any Diamond Art Club ones, the only special drills I had ever seen were the crystal ones, I believe is what they're called. Which are usually just included in some of the cheaper ones to be a fancy thing anyways, because they're cheaper. They're easier to produce than any others. I think I might be able to fit all 10 in there. If not, I have something else I will use. Maybe. Or they might just end up in the drawer. I don't know. I haven't decided. We shall see. But yeah, if I'm ever on the phone with him, I am going to be muted. Which it's usually not an issue anyways, because 9 times out of 10 I'm doing a time lapse, so you guys never notice. Looks like only 6 will fit, but we'll just stack them. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, so to kit up for Diamond Art Club, it looks like it takes me about 2 hours. Because this second video is already approaching 50 minutes, which means it'll be a full hour by the time I'm done, I believe. So it looks like it takes me about 2-ish hours to kit up for Diamond Art Club. Which, I mean, it is bigger and a lot more elaborate, so that makes sense. So. Oop, I spilled one. Yeah, let me pull this a little more forward so y'all can see. And it's not just my hand disappearing near the camera. Next time I'll remember to like block off a chunk of time for me to do this, I suppose. Last 4 special drills. We have AB 972, so it's AB yellows. They're very pretty. The only ABs in this one, it's mainly 3 fairy dust that are the special drills. Hmm. Then fairy dust wise, up next is an orange Z947. And I think this color is my favorite so far on this one, is Z958. It's a very pretty, like, greenish, bluish, tealish color. A lot of ishes in there, but that's mainly because I don't remember colors all that well. But it's very, very pretty. I adore this one. And last, but certainly not least, Z3341. So it's like a peachy color. I think it's supposed to be like highlights for her skin, I think is what it's going to be. Yeah, highlights for her skin. And that is that. That is the last color in my kit up for Lofi California Girl. 2 drawers and a bin. Let's go ahead and put this one back over here on the slidey bit before it was unnecessary. All of my colors, plus my 2 extra bags. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I am so excited to work on this with you guys. Bye!